Welcome to the Economics, Management Sciences and Business Study lessons. This week's lesson is going to be based on goods and services. Goods and services. What are goods and services? The goods. An entrepreneur studies the wants and needs of consumers. They conduct market research on what consumer goods consumers need. Goods are items or things that are used on a daily basis. We can touch and feel goods in our household. For example, a computer or groceries. What are goods and services? Services. A service is an act that fulfills a need. For example, a nail bar that paints your nails to be beautiful. Types of goods. The first one is consumer goods. These are goods that directly satisfy the needs of the consumers. They are also called durable goods. Examples, bread. Capital. These are goods that are used to produce other goods, for example, an oven for cupcakes. Semi-finished goods. These are goods that are made and are used to produce final goods, for example, wood for furniture. Types of services. Personal services. There are services that are targeted at the final consumers. For example, a doctor. Commercial services. They are aimed at getting the service to the final consumers. For example, public transportation. And a banking service. Producers and consumers. A producer. It's the business owner that produces goods and services that satisfies the wants and needs of consumers. A consumer is the one that buys the goods and services from the producers. Households. Households are the producers and the consumers of goods and services. The circular flow, the firms and the households. The firms produce the goods while the households work in the firms and they also consume the goods. The households work in the firms, they earn wages and salaries and they buy the products that the firms produce, which creates a circular flow. Goods and recycling. Goods can be reused by putting them back into production. For example, glass, plastic, vegetable peels can be reused. That is called recycling. Thank you very much for tuning in into this week's Economics Management Sciences and Business Study lessons. Have a fantastic week.